What's up, traders? So let's do a complete multi-time frame analysis of Euro AUD and GBP AUD. Let's see what kind of trading opportunity we have in both of this instrument currently. Now, if you look at the intraday or lower time frame, such as on the 4 hour, we see a significant trading opportunity. Now, before we discuss what it is, let's do a complete multi-time frame analysis. Then we'll jump onto this time frame to see how we can trade this instrument. Now, first of all, let's look at the bigger picture, monthly time frame with Euro AUD. Why? Because monthly, weekly, higher time frame will give you a clear direction in the market, removing all the noise from the lower time frame. Now, monthly perspective, in the bigger picture, Euro AUD is in a downtrend. If you look at this big move followed by this correction, another move followed by correction, another move followed by correction, another move, correction, now it is in another impulsive phase. So this is a typical downtrending market structure, as you can see, creating a series of lower high and the lower low. So this is a bigger picture downtrend. Now if you look at the recent time frame, past month, we have seen a textbook bearish engulfer. With that bearish engulfer, we have seen that Euro AUD basically tested this previous support here. Okay, this is the previous support here, tested as resistance, and we have seen a strong rejection on Euro AUD. So with that rejection this month, we have seen, as expected, significant retracement to the upside, tested this previous support again as resistance, and we have seen that this current monthly candle is going to just 1.5 hour, 1.5 days later, and what we see that it is creating kind of middleman. That's a continuation pattern. So what we can expect now, Euro AUD probably from this zone even to continue to drop to downside, as this is a long-term bearish. Now, weekly perspective, past week we have seen a red candle that has a long wick at the bottom, red body. That's also a bearish candle, as you have seen in previous analysis as well. So from this resistance on the weekly perspective, after a significant retracement to the upside on the weekly, we see that Euro AUD now melting down. So what we can expect now, Euro AUD at least come back to the previous level of support here. So that can give us a really significant trading opportunity on the lower time frame perspective. Now, if you look at the daily time frame, what we see that the price tested this daily 20 period moving average on the previous day's candle, created a long wick candle, followed by today also the price tested this 20 period moving average, and we have seen that the price now rejecting down, creating a bearish engulfer. Already we have seen the price already has broken the previous day's low, meaning that it's setting for a bigger move down. So with that in mind, let's look at on the intraday perspective. As you can see, today there was an important news announcement on euro, and it looks like that the price already jumped up to grab liquidity. And on the 4 hour perspective, if you draw overall channel, we see that the price just been tested this channel, top of this channel, this resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, tested as a resistance, and then we see that there is a strong rejection, creating a strong bearish engulfer with a double top formation in this resistance. Means that we can expect Euro AUD now come back to this level of support of this channel. So with that in mind, after the closing of this bearish engulfer with a retest of this neckline of this previous support, we as a resistance, we can expect Euro AUD to continue to drop. So with that in mind, what we can do that after the closing of this candle, we can expect the price to go up and test this neckline of this double top formation. This is the neckline of this double top formation as a support on the retest of this, as a resistance on the retest of this neckline as a resistance. We can consider shorting Euro AUD with a high risk to reward ratio with our students if it satisfies all the rules of our strategies. On the other hand, let's look at GBP AUD. Now, as you can see, that GBP looks little bit weaker than Euro AUD. As you can see, let's look at bigger picture, this one as well, and then we'll see what is the point that we can trade on this one as well. Monthly perspective, GBP AUD is, there is no significant level of support you can see on its way, meaning that there could be a free fall on this one as well. Now looking at the weekly, first of all monthly, we see this is a very strong bearish price action, big move followed by consolidation and deceleration, series of lower high followed by this man's. We can see that the price is completely disconnected from this consolidation and looking like it's in a free fall. So with the weekly perspective, we see that past week there is a doji here, that red doji. Now this week the price couldn't do significant even movement to the upside. The bulls completely failed to push the price from this level of resistance. Instead, we have seen a strong drop. Now daily perspective, this is what we see that after the daily candle, green candle closing this previous support as a resistance, we saw that previous day there is a red bearish candle. Today after little retracement, again we see the price is dropping, means that from this zone we can expect the price to continue to go down. So with that in mind, on the 4 hour perspective, we have seen a pattern here. First of all, we see that there is a complete head and shoulder on the 4 hour time frame with a retest of the 20 period moving average, complete retest. Now how we can trade on the closing of this candle, we can expect the price to go up again to test this important zone, this neckline of this head and shoulder, this previous support zone here in this complete zone as a resistance. And on that retest, we can expect, we can place a pending order according to the rules of our strategies from this zone for shorting GBPAUD with a high risk to reward ratio with our students. Now, if you find value in this analysis, then smash the like button, and also don't forget to drop a comment below to help this idea. Thank you for watching. See you soon in my next analysis.